Hi, I'm Allie Dwyer. I don't know why. And I love to dance.
I love to dance because it's like being in a different world. It's really indescribable. Really, it's just, for one thing, it's a form of exercise, and that's always good. And it's just the amount of emotion that you can put into your dancing is just amazing. Performing is when I can dance and do it full out and not care how weird I look, because it's like the real thing, and I can put a lot of emotion into it without people thinking it looks really weird when I'm just practicing. It's really like, I started dancing basically just because my mom signed me up for it when I was 3 years old. I really got into ballet more when I was about 10 years old. I went to like a ballet school for it. And when I perform, it's doing something where nothing else matters at that moment but dancing and putting all you have into it. I've made a lot of friends through dance. It's easy to befriend people in dance because you're all there for the same reason. You love to dance. And you're with each other so often. Like, you're just always... I would love to have a future in dance because it's something that I love to do and I would just love to have with me my whole life. For college, I want to at least minor in dance in college. I want to go on a lot of auditions for dance, and is Kelsey Hendricks, possibly one of the most amazing dancers I've ever. She's able to do that, makes me want to try harder each day.
I'm Lisa Mirella. Pose, recompose. And I ride horses. I always liked horses when I was little, and I always thought they were so cute. So when I was little, I always thought they were fun to ride. And as I got older, I always wanted to compete, and it always gave me something to do and kept me out of trouble. Yeah. I've been riding ever since I was little, but it wasn't like competitive. I was just riding, just because it was fun. But as I got older, I had to get more competitive. But then I used to ride horses that were harder to ride, so I got competitive as I got older. My favorite horse was probably Tucker, which is my friend's horse, because he's a really big horse and I trust him, and he like understands me, what I want him to do when I'm riding him, and he's just like, he does what I want him to do, and he's just a really good horse just to even have. So that's my favorite horse. When I'm not riding horses in my spare time, I usually will hang out with my friends, or sometimes we would just bathe the horses when we're bored too. Just because it's always good to have a clean horse, so especially when you're riding. And we would just play around. I would just be hanging out with my friends, and sometimes we would just play around. I used to ride a lot. When I was little, I didn't really ride much because I was little and I didn't know how to ride professional. But I used to ride a lot, almost every day, and we would go on trail and everything, and it would just be so much fun. But then I also got busy too, so whenever I can go out east and hang out there, or if I can get a ride there, then I will ride whenever I'm there. I love riding horses. I feel so relaxed. I feel like I don't have to worry about anything or think about anything. I think when I'm on horses, I just don't have anything else on my mind besides just having fun. So that's how I feel.
Hi, my name is Jess Bailey. And I like theater.
Performing.
Well, my mom auditioned for Annie on Broadway when she was little, and I've always wanted to be like her. So she told me that I should do it.
What do you mean?
I meet a lot of theater geeks, but they're all very nice theater geeks. I've made a lot of my best friends there. We all try to hang out. We kind of live far away from each other, but we try to make it happen. They're very welcoming. When I did my first community theater show, I was very shy, because that's just how I am around people. And they were very welcoming, and they took me in as if they've known me for years. Some of my dream roles are probably Eponine in Les Mis, Ariel or Rusty in Footloose, Venla in Spring Awakening, and Audrey in Little Shop of Horrors. I plan to go to college to study musical theater, and I hope to make it a career when I'm older because I love it a lot. My inspirations include Leah Michelle, Sutton Foster, and Kristen Chenoweth, all because they put such feeling into their acting and singing.